Alright, let's check out this Robin preview.
Guess I could use a warm-up. Been a while since I had fun. Should have stayed in the nice lane, darlings. Then again, who am
Okay.
I to say? Looks like I'm
Fire Ranger. Oh man, I do not like
Robin Bell,
Rangers.
the most notorious hitman to roam the back alleys of Lefundos. She who had once
Wait,
earned legendary status as
is
the
this a new
coldest,
narrator?
most ruthless person to walk the
I
back
do not
streets,
recognize
has
this
long
voice.
retired from that past. Now running a small PI office and living out her days as the neighborhood deadbeat. However, to those who can see past her jubilant expressions and into her piercing eyes, they are often met with the chilling realization that her past life has not completely left her. Robin is a 5-star Fire Elemental Ranger. She has high speed and effectiveness.
Okay,
And can
thank God
increase her
she's only
attack
115
further through her
speed.
imprint concentration. Skill 3. Say hello to my...
Let's see. Attack all enemies. Extend durations of debuffs except for those which prevent movement by 85 up to 100. Defense breaks for 2 turns. When not on cooldown, at the start of an ally's extra turn, grant swift attack to the caster and increases combat readiness by... Okay, so she's a bridge. She's a bridge for any unit that has extra turn. And there are a lot of openers. There are a lot of openers with extra turn. That's a little crazy.
Attacks all enemies with her secret weapon and extends duration
Okay.
of debuffs except for those which prevent movement by 1 turn, before up to a 100% chance to inflict decreased defense for 2 turns. When this skill is not on cooldown, at the start of an ally's extra turn, grants swift attack to the caster and increases combat readiness by 25%.
Oh, look at
When
that.
20 solids consumed,
Look at
detonates
that.
bleed
Renek
and
is
burn
Renek
effects
is bridging her
inflicted on the
because Renek
target
has an
at the
extra
end of the
turn. Ah.
Skill 2. Clear the back. Attacks all enemies with a grenade launcher.
Oh my
dispelling
god! So she gives herself swift buff, and then she has 50 CR on her S2. So she's gonna. This is basically an extra turn. So holy moly, that's where all the burns came from. That's kind
before
of
up to a
funny.
100% chance
Right.
each to
So she
inflict
bridges
3 burn
herself,
effects
right?
for 1 turn.
And then
Increases combat readiness of the caster by
burns
50%.
everything.
Skill 1.
Okay.
Neutralize. Attacks the enemy with a dagger.
That's kind
and has
of
up to a
funny.
100% chance to inflict bleed for 2 turns.
I guess this is why they buffed
Robin's
burns and
artifact is an
bleeds.
assassin's pledge. Increases effectiveness by up to 30%.
She has
After
to
attacking,
burn
has up to
by
a 100% to
100%.
inflict burn on the target for 1 turn. Can only be activated once every 2 turns.
Okay.
in the nice lane, darlings. Then again, who am I to say?
Nothing in this world ever mattered to me until I met you.
Oh, that
Players
was
will be
kind
able
of
to meet Robin
cool.
through the drop rate up summon starting May 29th.
Alright, let's see this combat demo. Okay, so right, Renek is opening for her, right? And then she gets 25 CR and Swift buff, right?
Right when I was about to get bored.
Okay.
It'll be over before you know it.
And then she has a strip on her. She has a strip on her S2,
Been a while since I
and
had
that's a
fun.
lot of burns.
Should have stayed in the nice lane,
It would be.
darling.
Wait, does this detonate? Wait, I didn't read.
Who am I to say?
I don't remember. Oh my god! Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know this is definitely not the Rift unit. This is a bridge for Reneg. Okay, that's funny. Oh my god, that's kind of ridiculous. Wow, that's kind of funny. That's something else. Well, we got a Renek bridge. Very cool.
Guess I could use a warm up.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, I've seen enough. I think the Aria preview's out too, so let's go check that out. Oh yeah, let's see Aria too.
Will not be tolerated. Somebody's in need of a thrashing. One who perpetuates disorder.
shall face my iron fist.
Okay, very cool.
Time better spent elsewhere.
Disciplinary Prefect Aria, the girl who single-handedly flipped the once problematic Shadewood High into a school of academic prestige.
She's kinda pretty.
Although she may be a bit of a tyrant, forcing students to study a minimum of 14 hours a day and handing out punishment on a whim. Not a single student dared rebel against her, as she was also the school's strongest in terms of brute strength. Recently, she's been keeping herself busy, coming up with initiatives that would quell those insufferable bikers that have been frequenting the school even after they had graduated. Disciplinary Prefect Aria is a 5-star Dark Elemental Warrior.
She's very
She has high
tanky.
health and
She's
can
very
increase her health
tanky
further
and
through
slow,
her
has
imprint
ER
concentration.
imprint. This is concerning already.
Skill 2. Unwavering Execution.
Oh no! Increase soul burn consumption of the enemy by 100%! Oh no! Another rebellion! At the start of the battle, increase effort is proportional to max HP. When the caster is not inflicted with the debuff, increase the ER of all allies by 25. I like where this is going. By 50 ER, I
Increases
really
soul
like
burn
where this is
consumption of the
going.
enemy by 100%.
I like that. I
At the
really
start
like
of the
that.
first battle, increases
Not gonna
effect
lie,
resistance
I think we
proportional to
needed
max
another
health.
billion.
When the caster is not inflicted with a debuff, increases effect resistance of all allies by up to 40%.
Oh, sorry, it's 40%.
Skill 3.
Attacks all enemies, grants a barrier to all allies for 2 turns before increasing defense penetration of this skill by 35%, can stack up to 2 times. So this is a ramping thing that pens up to 75%. Okay. Always crits. Okay, so she doesn't need crit chance. That's very good. And she is HP scaling.
Purge.
That's
Attacks
nice.
the enemy with a merciless
That's
iron
nice.
fist, granting a barrier to all allies for 2 turns.
One soul burn to
before
reduce
increasing
cooldowns.
defense
That's
penetration of the
nice.
skill by 35%. Penetration increase can stack up to 2 times. A successful attack
So
always
she's a
results in
damage
critical
dealer
hit.
that can ramp.
Damage dealt and barrier strength increase proportional to the caster's max health. When 10 soul is consumed, increases damage dealt and decreases skill cooldown by 1 turn.
Hey, that looks like a lot of damage.
Skill 1. Discipline.
Let's see. Attacks the increased combat readiness of the caster by 15%. CR boost on S1 is always good. When Purge is on cooldown, so when her S3 is on cooldown, she also activates an extra attack. Attacks the enemy, inflicts injury. Wait, when Oh, so this is crazy, right? Because this doesn't say on the caster's turn, which means she has an extra attack on counter attacks too. So naturally she's gonna be a counter set unit.
Increases combat readiness of the caster.
And again, it always crits, right? This thing always crits, so she definitely doesn't need crit. Let's see the damage.
Activates disciplinary action as an
Oh, and
extra
we're
attack.
finally getting an ER
Damage dealt
damage
increases
dealer.
proportional to the
He's
caster's
also,
max
you know,
health.
HP
When
scaling
using
at the same
disciplinary
time. That's
action,
really good.
attacks
That's
the
so
enemy,
good.
inflicting up
And
to
much
10%
needed unit.
injuries. A successful
Alright, let's see this
attack
damage.
always results in a critical hit. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's
That's
max health.
a cool follow-up attack.
One who
Wait, what? We can't see the damage if you're hitting a unit that dodges.
shall face my iron fist.
Mini-
Okay,
June
let's see this combat demo.
You're a Lua hater? I'm popular, so you're better off keeping your mouth shut.
Worry not.
Okay, everything resisted. Very cool.
This all runs its course. What will the damage be like? Life or death? Pick your poison. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
In the light's name.
Alright, let's see what her initial S3 damage is like.
Go together.
It's too easy.
So this is her S3 that doesn't have any pen scaling yet. Does 11,000 damage? Not bad. Not bad. For 0 ramping, not bad.
You'll make an
Dude, she
excellent
looks so cool.
In
Oh, that's a cool counterattack. Wait, let's see how much this damage is. 8,000 damage is okay. It's okay.
Enforcing history. Do you sleep well at night? With those braids?
Dude, that animation is so cool.
All by my little
Oh my god, another counterattack? Wait, she didn't do the bonus attack because her S1 is ready. Or sorry, her S3 is ready, right? Oh, and she's very tanky.
What? I will not stand for that. A bunch of mutts.
Okay, now her second S3.
Shall face my iron fist.
23,000 damage? It went from 11,000 to 23,000? Okay.
Don't be afraid.
Can we see another S3? I would like to see the max damage. It looks kind of sick, honestly. But surely it stalls till like the next S3, right?
A patient in need of treatment.
Already.
In the light's name. Destina's protection.
Time better spent elsewhere. It seems words aren't enough for you.
Okay, can we get another S3?
Worry not. The
Oh my god, we don't kill her, let Aria kill her.
won't hurt a bit. I guarantee it. Life or death. Pick your poison.
Radiant light.
Oh, we're gonna see the Aria full stack damage. Let's go, let's go. I'm expecting, I don't know, 30,000? A 70 defense pen, 30,000? Oh, that's kind of cool. This unit is pretty cool. Oh, I'm excited.